Good morning. Today I am going to discuss about a judgment which also deals with the recruitment of services. But however, to make you understand what is the term lien is called and what is legitimate expectation, this judgment would help you to understand these two most starring words being used in administrative law. AR 2024 Supreme Court 4431. AR 2024 Supreme Court 4431. Here, Maitreyi Chakrabarti versus Tripura University. He was called for an interview, and there were interview was called for three posts, two for lean vacancy and one for ordinary recruitment. But unfortunately, when the Maitreyi Chakrabarti was denied and directed to be terminated, he approached a single judge of the High Court and subsequently division bench. Both held that the call for vacancies are all the three posts for lean vacancy. So that misreading of the records led the Supreme Court to intervene with this matter, and also they have discussed about what was legitimate expectancy. To make you to understand legitimate expectancy, the Supreme Court has categorically discussed with the judgment constitutional bench, Sivanandam CT versus High Court of Kerala and others. They have categorically said what must be the legitimate expectancy. They say the principle of fairness and non-arbitrariness in government dealings with individuals. It recognizes the public authority, promise or past conduct will give rise to legitimate expectancy. Doctrine is premised on the notion that public authorities, while performing their public duties, ought to honor their promises and past practices. The legitimacy of expectation can be inferred if it is rooted in law, custom and established procedure. This is what they say. And subsequently, in another judgment, Food Corporation of India versus Kamadevanu Circle, they also categorically state that legitimate expectation on the part of citizen to be treated in a fair and non-arbitrary manner. Therefore, they have set aside the order of the university discontinuing its service. They set aside the single judge order and they set aside the division bench order and directed to continue his service. Now question arises, what is lien? L-I-E-N, lien is a word being used in government services. What actually happened, to make you to understand what is a lien is called. Suppose the oldest post office is in GPO Madras, and when they are about to extend the branches of post office, initially they will open a branch post office, just like Washerman Pet post office, temporarily. That post office will be considered as temporary post branch. Suppose after few years there will be multiple other branches, so this Washerman and post office would be converted as permanent post office. Then there will be, what will be the strength of that post office? For one postmaster and one cashier and two clerks and a few postmen and orderlies. This will be the strength of that. There they will, each post subsequently will be treated as permanent. So the postmaster of the Washerman post office will be treated as permanent. So at the time after making that post permanent, a person may be appointed to that post from either all state all state seniority or district seniority, and that man name will be written in the lien book of that post office that Mr. Rajaji is a postmaster. Lien, that means what happened? Lien means if suppose this postmaster Rajaji would have been transferred to some other head office as a ASP or additional assistant postmaster general maybe. He may be holding that post temporarily. Suppose sudden calamity or sudden disaster of the part of the globe, if suppose the department is supposed to abolish certain post, so PMG office they would have abolished the post or assistant postmaster general. Then that man who is holding the temporary post will be revert back to post office of Washerman Pet because he is owing lien over that. That is called a lien. So to make you understand, I can only explain to that much. So legitimate expectation, the lien should be understood with the help of this Maitreyi Chakrabarti versus Tripura University. If you go through the entirety of judgment, the argument from other side, the other cited cases. Okay, thank you. So I would like to, from today onwards, I would like to request you, my friends, to subscribe YouTube, Dr. GK Law Learning. Subscribe, like, share. Kindly subscribe or advise your friends to subscribe. Best wishes.